I want to introduce the two of you as my partners because I've been working with both of you for a while now. So, Evangelist Junad, please say welcome to Evangelist Conwall. And Evangelist Conwall, please say hello to Evangelist Junad. Um, if you will, would you tell me a little bit about yourself and about your ministry? Not necessarily what has happened here recently, but just general information about yourself and about your ministry. Evangelist Junad, would you go first, please?
Okay, thank you so much. And first of all, my blessings for all of my brothers and sisters who are looking from all over the world. So myself is Junaid Khan, and I'm doing ministry here in Pakistan. Actually, I belong to Faisalabad, and Jadamala is very close to me, about 35 kilometers. And I'm working among children, as well as I'm working for the empowerment of women. And I'm also a partner in the House of Dorcas, which is working in Pakistan. And we have graduates, many students, and we have empowered the women, and we provide them skills, and as well as we provide them at the end of their completion this stitching machines.
Ministry partners that we have here in Pakistan. So the first that you just heard is Evangelist Junad. We've had a long history of working together with women and children and orphans there in Pakistan. As you have seen throughout
Yes.
our many videos, we have established a program where we empower young women with the skill that they can have to create businesses of their own. He's going to tell you in just a few minutes about how he can use those skills that those young women have learned to now help with a very dire situation that's happening there in
Yes, of
Pakistan.
course. Of course.
Before we do that, I want to also introduce Evangelist Connie Wall, and I want her to give a little brief introduction about her and the ministry that she's been working with there in her area of Pakistan as well. Would you?
Yes, here is Evangelist Kamal. Me and my husband, we both are working in South Punjab, and also I get married in Punjab. My husband is from Punjab, Islamabad, and by the grace of God, we both are working. We both are biblical educated. My husband having bachelor, and we also have MD in biblical studies. And by the grace of God, we are working with orphan and homeless kids, and also on our church ministry. So thank you very much.
Thank you. So I'm going to highlight just a few the information that our evangelist has had. She highlighted that recently she got married, but even before she got married, congratulations on your wedding. She was serving the Lord, administering the gospel to her community there. They recently established a church there in Punjab, and I want you to say the name of your church that is there, if you will, Evangelist Duncan.
Yes, my ministry name is Living Hope Center.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes.
So now we have a ministry with two God's servants there in Pakistan. A ministry that has been established by Evangelist Junad, which is House of Dorcas Ministry, and also he's going to tell us more about the things that he does, and also Living Hope Center. Now, there's been some recent activity that has been devastating to Christians in Pakistan here recently, about a week and a half. And I would like for both of these servants of God to give us a little bit of information about what has happened to the saints of God there in Pakistan. First, we'll hear a summary report from Evangelist Junad, and then we will hear a summary report from Evangelist Conwell. So, Evangelist Junad, if you will, could you tell us what is happening there in your province there?
We have seen 25 churches who are demolished and burnt completely, and the many home churches, all over the world they have home churches, and the same way Pakistan is also used home churches. So about 25 and the plus 10 churches, 35 churches are demolished, and they are, we have also seen there 300 300 houses has they have a problem of few of like 100 are totally demolished, and the partially 200
Okay.
who are destroyed, and as well as every house in that area steal away everything. The people when attack, they bring all the things and steal away everything from their
Okay.
houses, and the remaining things was fired. And what we have seen with my team, we have seen they use special chemical to burn the things. We
Okay.
have seen
So
on the spit on the they have throw chemical on their roof ceiling and also on the walls. So
so that
when we have seen,
Christian homes are being burned as a result of
yes,
the persecution and confusion that is going on there. So,
yes, of course.
Evangelist Khan, hold that thought for a second. We want Pastor Conwall to come in, and Pastor Conwall, can you give us information? Can you share with our audience some of what you have seen and heard about the devastation that's happening to Christians that are right now in Pakistan?
Yes, brother is saying same thing, and also it's a true thing. 25 houses and almost 150 church, 150 homes are burned, and also in different areas they also again have a threats to Christians, but also government is trying to overcome. But situation is very difficult on the spot. We need your prayers and also your love and precious prayers for this situation in this time.
Okay, so 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 I want to just speak to the audience for a second, because everything that's happening in Pakistan is fresh on the ground. But what I want people to understand is that there are servants of God who are on the ground, who are trying to give help in terms of prayer and in terms of relief. One of the big stories that we've been hearing, and what we'll show you pictures of, is that the churches, the houses of God, many of them in this province are being burned to the ground. Many of the Bibles and materials that the Christians are using to learn about God are being burned on the ground. I want everyone to know that it is not our aim to talk about the government or another religion. It is our aim to encourage the Christians who are on the ground and who are devastated right now in Pakistan. So, Evangelist Junaid, what is it that we can do here to assist you and the saints on the ground suffering?
Okay,
Yes.
okay. When we have visited on their ground, and we have seen the people, no doubt the people need food, but what the people are distributing the food to them, but they have not their household items, like they have not water coolers, and they have not like for bakings. But one thing which our House of Dorcas, the partner ministry and the project of loving the nation, what we can do, we are going to operational our full fledged center to there. We want to deploy our center there, and we
Okay.
want to start work there with our all graduates. We have graduate in different times from last 2 years with the partnership of loving the nation, and we want to we have requested and also talk to the teachers who was working in House of Dorcas. They will go there with their machines and stitching machines, and we will purchase cloth, and we go and we will stitch the clothes for our sisters, daughters, and the children, and we will provide them clothes. First of all, it's our first priority because they have everything they are burnt. And the secondly, we can also want to purchase household items, so we can provide them for their usage. This
Okay,
is
okay. So everyone listening, the programs that we have established, it is called House of Dorcas. And because the clothes for the Christians that have been, their homes have been burned, they have no more clothes. So this ministry wants to go to that area and sew some clothes for children, women, adults that are there. But I wanted a pastor and evangelist Conwall to come in, and she has spoken of a need also in terms of Bibles, because Bibles have been burned as well, and Christians, they need to be able to read the Word of God, be encouraged by the Word of God. So, Evangelist Conwall, if you will, how can we help you get Bibles?
They need with Bible. They also need food and using things for kitchen, and also they that also brother is sharing with you and me also shared with you in the evening. Their everything is burned. Everything of their use is burned. So like household things and also for kitchen things, they don't have anything. They don't have
Okay.
anything.
So I want to reiterate to everyone who it may have been difficult for you to hear. She's reiterating the fact. She's stressing the fact that the homes that Christian lived in are burned to the ground. They have no clothes, they have no food, they have no Bibles, they
Yes.
don't have anything. So anything that you can send. So I'd like to talk for a minute because this is this is not a we're not asking for your money. We're asking for your prayers, first of all. And we're asking for you
Yes.
to encourage yourself, because if you have things that you can send, whether you send them as a church or whether you send them as individuals, we will provide you the address to these two servants of God who can get these items to those families in those areas. The need is dire, and it's not just about physical things that they need. It is about encouraging. These are young Christians who are learning how to live and walk in the Christian faith and who feel greatly discouraged because of the things that are happening to them now. We're asking you to partner with us so that we can send a message of love to the children of God that are in Pakistan. So
Amen.
we want you to message us. We're going to send you the addresses, and we ourselves will be sending supplies to this place to encourage.